Well, fast forwarding to, let's say, April, May, and June, you're only going to play good teams,
Look at
obviously.
you, and June, huh?
And June, come playoff time. Because it works part of this question, is this Rangers team a cup contending team? Are they a team that you see could come out of the Eastern Conference at the end of the season?
Yes, I do. Doesn't mean they will. There are so many things that come into play come playoff time, right? I'm a huge believer that you need to be playing your best hockey going into the playoffs. I don't think you can, it's very rare that you could really be stumbling down the stretch and then, we're a good team. We turn it on, game one, round one. Um, so I think they need to be playing their best hockey then. I I go as far as to say is Igor needs to be their best player when the playoffs begin, and then take it from there. They are the reason why I think they're legit contenders, talent wise for sure. You have an elite level power play, and I know it does this, but that's an elite power play. You have elite players on that power play, and special teams are massive come playoff time. I think you have an elite goalie, not playing at an elite level right now, but I think he's an elite goalie. So you have that in your back pocket as well. Things that you can't predict, health, and listen, they've overcome things this year that they haven't had to overcome in recent years. Fox out 10 games, Heedle's still out, Kako out for quite a while. Um, that's a big deal. And we'll see where they're at, come playoff time with their health. But they're a really resilient team. And I think we saw that in the playoffs a couple of years ago for sure. And that's still the makeup of this group. And it kind of goes back to, talking about the game Tuesday against Toronto. They're down 4-1, take over the second period is 4-3, show that resiliency to the point of I'm almost conditioned to think, oh yeah, I know Toronto's good, but Rangers going to win this game. That's what they do. But it's kind of that confidence and resiliency that they have, I think, goes a long way in the postseason as well. Again, at the end of the day, your best players are going to have to be your best players. So while it'll be important that the Goudreau VC Pitlick line continues to contribute and, do things at both ends of the ice, they're not going to win you the Stanley Cup. Panarin's got to be elite in the playoffs. Has to get over that hump. And then Igor needs to be your best player. And then Fox, Savannah, Jag Kreider, they all need to be themselves. And then to me, the rest falls in line. And, then maybe you get a Lafreniere step up and, be have a massive playoff or a Kako, a Heedle, if they're healthy, whatever. But resiliency is key. Depth is key. The goalie is key, and Panarin being elite in the playoffs. If they get that, they're going to be a tough out.
Yeah, as tough as it sounds right now, the way the Rangers are playing, still got a long way to go until postseason. Only 28 games into the year, so plenty of time to get right and get ready come April. But Jim Cerny, thank you very much for joining Forever Blue Shirts today.
Yeah, my pleasure, Steve. It was a lot of fun.